I want to say Square Enix because we've got, well, I don't know, Sony, Square Enix, Final Fantasy 15, sorry, 16. There we
hmm
go. That you think you think that's going to be shown finally, like an
I
actual
mean,
gameplay of it?
they already showed a gameplay trailer of it
Oh yeah, they did. Running on PC. That's right. It
running
was
on
just running
PC.
on PC.
Yeah.
So do you think
So,
we'll find like a proper gameplay slice, a vertical slice of it then?
like no, like not mixed in with a trailer, like just straight up, like here's you starting in a town, and then they'll
Yeah.
play a little bit. I
Hmm.
mean, maybe if they have a polished enough vertical slice of that game, they might show a little bit of it. But to be honest, I don't think it's quite that ready. I I just don't think it's that ready yet. Like I think they're working on other stuff right now. Like they're still working on 7 Remake Part 2, and I think the
Ooh, is that
team.
going to be there? Holy crap! 7 remake part 2. We
That's a good question, actually. That's a good question.
could we have multiple Final Fantasies at this? Because you know what else is coming out during this time? Final Fantasy 7 Integrate.
Oh, Integrate is May. Isn't it? It was Integrate out. Integrate's out really soon though, isn't it? Like end
Yeah,
of June
yeah,
or?
yeah. Not in June. I think it's this week. I think it's like next week or something.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
like the
yeah.
tail end of E3. So
But I mean, like, it's just the Yuffie episode, so sure, that's cool. I don't know if they're gonna show it. Like, do you care? Like, I
no,
mean,
no, they've already shown the final trailer for that. So I don't.
yeah,
We're not going to see anything there. But I think we could see a trailer for 7 remake too. Whatever they
yeah.
want to call
I
it.
think you're right. I think you're right. We could possibly see like a little tiny teaser. I want to say like 30 seconds long or something like that. A remake part 2. As for 16 though, I just personally don't think it's quite that far along. I just think Square they're just doing a lot of things right now.
I
So
mm,
I mean, like, yeah, like whatever. What is that other game?
Forspoken
Yes, that one,
or is it
and then
Forsaken? Forspoken.
it's one of those two, and then also at the team is the team behind 14 also the team behind 16? I think they are.
It's
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the complete team, but it's they probably if it's definitely director,
yeah, same director.
same director, but I don't know how much of the team
So
is the same.
like FF14 Endwalker is still not out yet. Like that's this year. So like I think they're spread a little too thin. Like I don't think we're gonna see 16 yet.
16 yet? I think we'll get a 16 trailer again. Maybe we'll get
Like
another
a
16 trailer.
teaser. Like not a teaser, sorry.
Well, we've had a
Like
full
a
trailer,
story
so
trailer.
a story
Like a story
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a story trailer makes sense combined with Final Fantasy 7. Just a
Like a teaser.
it's coming. Yeah, maybe a teaser. Maybe you know what? I think they can do a reveal date. I think they really want to get this game out next year. So I'm going to go with the date for FF7 Remake Part 2, and I don't know. I think that's all that they're going to show. That's going to be like something that may surprise us. That maybe that we'll get really hype about. Life is Strange: True Colors, and then Life is Strange Remastered Collection, Black Panther: War for Wakanda expansion for Marvel's Avengers. Those are going to
Oh
be
yeah,
there.
that's oh my god, holy shit.
You're probably like Marvel's Avengers. That still is happening. It's not
I,
free to play yet.
I'm
It's not dead yet.
so I'm you know what,
Yo,
Square, here's what's up, Square. Mad props. Mad respect. Honestly, respect.
what is this?
Respect.
What are you
Because
respecting
like
them for?
they are not giving up. They're like
The Avengers, the
it costs
Avengers
money.
campus. The Avengers campus just opened in Disney World. Hello.
Look, dude, it costs money to make expansions for video games. Obviously, they had to pay a team. They got to pay for marketing. They got to pay the Marvel license.
This
It
might have
costs
already. I think
money.
this was already in the works. This is only the second character, if I remember. We don't even
Oh my
like. There's still
god!
no Spider-Man in this game.
Do you think
Real
like
talk.
are they bleeding money for this or what? Like,
I don't think they're bleeding much. There has to be a community that's still playing this game.
let's check Steam stats. Let's check Steam
Check
things.
the Steam stats. While I think about Babylon's Fall, we have no clue about Babylon's Fall. It's just an action RPG.
All right,
So who knows?
here. You know what?
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell you.
This
I
man is
want you to
about to
guess.
just
I
claim
want you to guess.
foul. How many concurrent
The
players right now?
Do you want to guess current players for right now?
There has to be at least 10,000.
Is that your final guess?
That's my final guess because that's still really low. Very
Okay,
low.
concurrent players as of 16 minutes ago is 455.
I was
You're off.
very lenient.
You're off by a little bit, yeah.
I was That's just on Steam. That does not count any
That's
other
just that's
platform.
just yeah, that's
See,
just
I'm
Steam.
going.
Yeah,
I'm going 4,000 for everything. I'm trying to save these people.
I have no idea how to find the current stats for the other
Oh,
platforms, but yeah, that's just Steam.
oh my goodness! It looks like there's going to be a new developer or a new game from Eidos Montreal.
Oh,
From
really?
maybe from
Interesting.
Deus Ex. So hey,
Oh, I hope it's day. I don't. I hope. You
do
know,
we want
honestly,
a Deus Ex? Do you want a Deus Ex
yeah,
again?
I do. I do.
You want
I
another
do.
one?
Yeah, the game was good.
It was good, but then it just kind of like got played out, right? A little bit.
They shifted. What did they shift resources to? I believe they shifted it to Marvel's Avengers, actually. So
That was the issue. So you just
yeah,
kill the Avengers. That's what you're saying. Just put them in game for good.
I think what happened was they took people from Tomb Raider and Deus Ex, and then they moved them to Avengers, and that's why we never got a Deus Ex like 3 in a new series, and something happened. Tomb Raider did fine. Honestly, like Tomb Raider
I
did
think
okay.
Tomb
Yeah,
Raider. I think has they've been focusing on it a little bit and having
yep.
we're at what 2 games, almost 3 games now for Tomb Raider. Three
For the
games. I feel like there's
since
three
the reboot,
since
since
the
they
reboot.
rebooted. No, there's like three. There's like
Yeah,
Tomb
yeah, there's
Raider,
three.
and then
Rise of
Shadow of
Tomb
Tomb
Raider,
Raider. No, Rise of Tomb Raider, and then Shadow of Tomb Raider. So
Shadow of
there's
Tomb Raider.
three. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got those games to look forward to. I'm honestly, I know I'm excited about the Life is Strange, not the remaster collection, but True Colors. I mean, none of this stuff. I don't think they're going to surprise us. Honestly, maybe that Deus Ex thing. Maybe that's going to be kind of like a thing that surprises us. But
I
I can't
would
really see much
personally,
else
yeah,
from
I would love it
IDOS.
if they brought if they're like, hey, Deus Ex 3, like don't worry about it, we got you, like we didn't forget it. Because here's the thing, I don't think you didn't play any of them, like any of them, not even the old ones or the new ones, right?
I own the old ones. My friend played the old ones. Yeah.
So in the new series, the ones with Adam Jensen as the main character,
Hmm.
uh, the like in so the last one was Mankind Divided, right?
Right. Right.
The story is not finished. Like the game ends on a cliffhanger, so like, it's not done yet. So yeah, like
Tell them to team up.
we kind of need like a third game to
Get that
finish the
Avengers
story.
money.
It was
They
so
need.
honestly like I liked the game a lot, but like the final encounter was just like, oh Jensen, like you don't know anything. I'm like okay, and then credits roll. I'm like wait what? Wait, hold the fuck up. Wait, hold up.
I guess that's about it. And I guess going down this list again, we're at Capcom now. Capcom and
Oh,
Take
you know
Two.
what's the
Capcom.
game they announced but then went silent on?
You're talking about crap. We talk about it all the time, and I just forgot the name.
No,
Pro
not Deep Down or whatever. That game's
No,
done. That
no,
game's
protagonist pro something. It's a pro something. Starts with a P, right?
uh
Pragmata. Did I get that?
yeah, that's the
Pragmatica.
one. That's the one.
Pragmata.
That one. Like we're probably
with
gonna
the
see that
with the
hopefully.
cat, the little girl, and a spacesuit
And
guy.
then in a space suit.
That
Yeah.
kind of we thought it was like, is Kojima making a game for Capcom or
Right.
something? Is
Right.
this?
We're
I
probably gonna see. I think we're gonna see that, but also what the fuck happened to Deep Down?
No, deep down that's done, right? That turned into
No,
something else. It's
I don't
done.
think. I mean,
You're talking about PS3 Deep Down,
it was PS4.
PS4. Oh, okay.
It was announced. The game was teased when the PS4 was announced. So yeah, I
Uh,
don't think it got turned into anything. Like it looked like it could have been a Dragon's Dogma kind of thing, but it never materialized. So
I
yeah,
don't know.
it's just
I'm looking forward to the. Well, I'm not looking forward to Pragmata. I have no clue what that game is. I have no clue what concept it is. If they want to show something, I feel like they better show gameplay of it. And it
yeah,
was on
because
the Sony
it was
stage
just
at
a teaser.
first,
It was just
so
a teaser. Yeah,
it was actually a long teaser. It wasn't a teaser. That was an
yeah.
actual trailer. Like they
Yeah.
actually had some sort of concept of where they wanted to go, and then was like, okay, let's do something with it. If it shows up on the Sony stage, I think that would be another big thing for Sony. I mean, because Sony focuses mainly on these big titles, right? I think
Yeah.
Xbox has big titles, but it just feels like they're not all going to make waves. I think Sony tries to buy some or tries to have something that's like, hey, we want to make waves. We want you to be focused on just us,
Hmm.
premium Sony. Which for better or worse, for some games it works out, and others it doesn't. But I can't see anything from Capcom's already done what they've done this year.
Yeah, and I think Capcom might do. They might announce. What is it? What was I gonna say? Probably like formally announce like a PC date for Rise.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know. It's still too soon.
Like, you think Nintendo is still within our Nintendo contract here? Because
Well,
they
it's just
kind
that
of
it's
acknowledged,
March, April, May, June. Like
yeah.
already going to show it. I mean, that's potential sales that they could be missing out on. Still,
Yeah, maybe. I guess
just like a
so. Like
little
they,
bit, not a lot, but
yeah, they did like because they haven't like announced anything for PC, but they did acknowledge that they're working on a PC port of Rise.
right, right.
But they're not like, they weren't like, oh, like it's coming out or whatever. They're like, yeah, like we're working on it, but not a trailer or anything like that.
I guess you know
Um,
what we should default to when it comes to Capcom. Where's that leak at? Yo, and what's up to Yahya in the chat right now?
what is CVS3?
Yeah, CVS 3. Well, no, we're not getting CVS 3. You know that wasn't in the leak. What was on the leak? We got Power Stone,
Street
Street
Fighter. What was it?
Fighter,
Street Fighter 6, right? Yeah, Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter 6.
6.
And
Yeah.
well, they can't even show Street Fighter 6. That's the worst part. Like we know that's not happening for Capcom because you know Street Fighter 5 season, the
Yeah,
final
there's
season is,
well, five is still going, yeah.
and in the end, Yahya's talking about that Dark Souls Final Fantasy.
Oh,
We
yeah, we
almost
might
forgot Final
see,
Fantasy
yeah, we
Origin,
might see
whatever
that.
that's
We might
called.
see that. Yeah, I might see that.
We were talking about that last week on the show. Who do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see it?
Yeah, that's a reasonable chance. I
If
I
we
think
see it, are
yeah.
we still going to see it on a Sony stage?
I think we're gonna see it at the Square stage. So I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know.
If it's at the Sony stage, could we just imagine we just have a Final Fantasy block where it's just like, here's Final Fantasy 16, here's Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 remake, here's this unknown Final Fantasy Origins Ninja Gaiden style whatever, no, sorry, Dark Souls ish like game, Nioh, whatever. Like,
They,
what crazy
I,
crap would that be?
I don't know if Sony would do it back to back to back. I think Sony might do the big one. Like Sony might do 16 and maybe like Origin or whatever the hell it is,
Of course,
and
they need
then
stuff for their stage. That is very true.
Square would be like, okay, here's again like 16 Origin and also 7 remake 2 teaser or something like that.
That would be something. And Yahya saying he loves some Power Stone. I mean, Power Stone, it was on that list,
It was, yep.
and I know there's a lot of people who haven't played Power Stone because it is an older game. Not maybe not from our generation, from the younger, you know, these younger kids. They don't know about that Power Stone. They don't
Yeah,
know
as a
about
kid,
know about that
yeah,
original Smash Bros.
yeah, I
Right,
agree.
really. That would be. I think that would be pretty cool. A lot of people would like a remake of that. I don't think it'd have to be anything amazing, but good online, and you know, a solid remake would be plentiful enough. But yeah, Yaha's saying that he's thinking that the Final Fantasy Origins. I think I just calling it Origins, but the Dark Souls like Final Fantasy PS
Right, yeah.
exclusive.
I don't know. I mean, I'm curious about that as well. Like, I feel like it's gonna be. I think the Neo team is a good fit for it because it's just
Mhm.
like it's a little like a Neo. I believe. I think Neo is like a tiny bit. I don't know, anime-ish, more anime-ish, like a little more flashier than like Dark Souls, but it's still like grounded. It's still like a Souls-like, right? So I think it'd be a good fit for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about can we while they're at it, can we get Final Fantasy Warriors?
I don't.
Let's do. Let's go. Let's go. That's my E3
I don't know.
prediction right now.
I don't know.
That's
I
my
think I
out of the
would.
ballpark. Out of the ballpark.
Here's
Final
what's up.
Fantasy Warriors. That's happening, yo.
I
Final
think
Fantasy Warriors.
if they made that, I would hate it, but I'd still buy it. I'd be like, oh, this game sucks.
I'm getting ready for it right now. Right now. Yeah, is also saying like, hey, if they don't make Power Stone, then he's gonna remake it. This man's
Fan
been on a
remake,
remake.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been on a remake spread. I think he's on you're on Ape Escape right now, I believe. I think he's on Ape
Like in
Escape.
like in Unity Engine or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, blowing up over here. Blowing up. And then